Ever wondered how top creators on Instagram get millions of views, build audiences bigger than armies, and make tons of money in the process? Well, I know that from the first glance it might look like luck, but I spent over 500 hours studying content of top creators to figure out what are you doing differently. You might think that they made a deal with the devil, but the truth will surprise you. It wasn't all just luck. All of them are using the same or very similar system. And guess what? The same exact system helped me to grow my personal brand to over 230,000 followers and turn Instagram into automated business that prints money on autopilot. And all this in less than 9 months. And if you are wondering if I sold my soul too, let me tell you that I've helped hundreds of other creators to grow using the same exact system, and the results have been shocking to say the least. So today, I'm introducing you to the 2-hour-long best free course ever. No one else have ever created such a valuable and actionable course in this industry for free. This course will cover everything about being a creator on Instagram, from starting to growing your audience to building an email list to making money and even setting up systems for automated selling. These principles work not just for personal brands, but for team pages too. So if you're struggling with any of these things, this course will help you. And here's a little secret. If you stay until the end of this course, I've got something special for you that could be the key to unlocking even faster growth on Instagram. Something that's helped my students go from 0 to their first 20, 50 and even 100,000 followers and make some impressive amount of money in just few months. And look, I could easily charge 600 or even 800 for this free course, but that's not my point. My goal is to help you become a successful creator so you can live your dream life. From this point on, there won't be any fancy editing or fluff, because if you can't even watch this course until the end, then you definitely won't make it on Instagram in an online business space overall. This video isn't about attracting non-action takers, it's about helping people who want it the most. So without any further ado, let's get into what will be inside the free course. First of all, I get thousands of messages from people asking how to choose your niche, what niches are most profitable and so on. So we will begin with how to find your niche on Instagram so it would be both profitable and you would love creating content about it. Then secondly, we will cover how to correctly set up your account. Then we will move on to how to grow your account in the fastest way possible. Trust me, this is like a cheat code. Then we'll move on to one of the most important assets you can have as a creator, an email list. You will learn how to build an email list, how to collect emails, how to create a freebie, aka a free product, which will help you to collect emails, leads, and strengthen your bond with your audience, and much more. This is the same exact system I used to build over 30,000 subscribers email list, so it will be definitely worth it. And after that, we will talk about scaling your personal brand to huge numbers. Then we will move on to one of the most asked questions, monetizations, and how to create your digital product and offer to actually make money. Next, we will go over how top creators sell, and what you need to know and what to do before start selling to increase your revenue and profits. Plus, at the end of this video, you will find a huge gift which is like a cheat sheet for creator. So stay tuned, because I can promise that this video will be the most valuable video or a free course you've ever seen about content creation. So let's not waste our time and let's go to the actual course. Okay, so the first thing you need to understand is your niche. This is a very debatable question. Some people say that you need to choose only one narrow niche and stick only to that narrow niche, and others say not to have a niche and upload random content. So which of them are right? From what I know and see in Instagram in the past 2 years is that both of them are wrong. But before explaining this, I just want to cover what it means to pick a niche. So niche is like a subject that is the foundation of your content. For example, if you choose a niche, for example, a gym and body training, then you will only be uploading content that is around the topic. So now let's come back to why both of these sides were wrong. First of all, if you will post about anything, it will be really hard to build strong following base. Because if you will post, for example, a reel about business and it will go viral, and the next day you will post a reel about, for example, dogs and cats, people just won't engage with that content because they are interested in business and not dogs and cats. And that's very simple. Plus, it will be very hard to monetize your account because you will lack credibility in that one specific niche and your followers will be random. So even brands will be less likely to work with you. Okay, but now you might be wondering why picking one niche is bad then? So before diving into it, I just want to say that it's partially right. You see, there are a lot of creators who say to pick one very specific niche and very narrow niche. And look, that's not bad, but it's not the best option. You see, when you take one very specific niche with very narrow audience, you put yourself in danger because that specific niche can disappear one day. Of course, this isn't always the case, but I just want to give you an example. Let's say a few years ago you decided to pick fidget spinners as your niche and post content only about it. Hooray, you found a very specific niche with a lot of potentials. But now look at where we are now. Time passed and that trend disappeared. And now you are left with a lot of followers who are not interested in what you do no more because they were interested just in fidget spinners. As I said, this isn't always the case, but that's also not the only reason why picking one specific niche and narrow niche is bad. The second reason why is that it will be way harder to grow and go viral. That's probably not a secret, but that's true. The third reason is that you will build strong recognition in that area. But if you will ever want to change your niche a little bit, it will be really hard because people will look at you as that niche and no other way. So look, now my point is that if you have a niche which you know that 100% that you will stay on, that niche will continue to be trendy, and also you love that niche, then you can choose that niche and go with it. But if you're not 100% certain, then there is a better option. When you choose one specific niche, then try to broaden it. What I mean by that is that if you choose a niche which, for example, is affiliate marketing, then don't post only about it. Like, of course, 60-80% of their content should be about it, but sometimes post about business or making money online in general and overall, because this way you will find not only people who are interested and know affiliate marketing, but you will also find people who are interested in online business space, but still never heard about affiliate marketing. This way you will reach much more people and much broader audience, which also might be interested in affiliate marketing. Okay, so now you understand some fundamentals, but how to actually find your niche? Well, that's very simple. I would suggest finding two things: sub-niche and a niche. As an example before, a sub-niche would be affiliate marketing, and the niche itself would be business. This means that you will post most often about affiliate marketing, but also post content in business niche to get more eyes on your content. Also, there are a few rules here you need to follow when picking your niche. That niche should be not only trending but also relevant, and it needs to be expected to grow in the future. Look, what's the point of building a following around, for example, as I said before, fidget spinners, if after a few months people just forget about them? Also, you need to have some kind of experience, or if not, then at least love that niche and thing. Because look, still, you can't talk about fitness and weight loss if you're in bad shape or something like that. But as I said, if you don't have a lot of experience but love that space, then you can still do it. For example, start creating content about your weight loss and build authority and trust in that niche over time. And also, that niche has to have a proof to be profitable and easily monetizable. Look, that's not a secret that some niches are more profitable than others. For example, AI or business niches will always be way more profitable than dogs or even books niches. And look, I don't say that those niches are bad or something, but it's just not as profitable as those others. For example, business and AI niches have been proven by hundreds of other creators to be profitable. And that's simple. Now, for example, let's take AI. It's very trending and it's predicted to be trending in the future. New AI companies are started every day. So it's logical that those companies will be looking for ways to get in front of people's eyes. So even if taking just one part of monetization, and I mean promotions, it will be way easier. Companies will pay way more in the AI industry than, for example, in the pet niche. So as I said, you need to find the right one, or at least something very similar. Of course, keep in mind that the most profitable niches out there are also most saturated niches, but that's where picking a sub-niche can help you lower the competition. Now I know that all that can sound very hard, but I want to help you and save your time, so here are the most profitable niches you can go into. Feel free to screenshot these. Okay, so now you know the principles of picking a niche, but now how to also find a niche that not only would be profitable, but also would fit you. Because look, if you want to make money, you still need to love what you do and know something in that niche. So the best approach I found is to first of all take a sheet of paper and write down 5 things that you love to do, and also 5 things that you are good at. Then try to find one that would fit both of these two lists, and take that. Let me give you an example. Let's say there's a person who loves AI and knows a lot about AI. Okay, now he goes to the list I gave him here and sees in which niche he falls into. AI could be a whole other niche, but let's say he decides to mix it up and choose business and AI. Voila! Now not only he chooses what he loves, but also guarantees future monetization and opportunities. To be honest, it's very easy to choose your niche, but first you need to know yourself. So take what you already know and love and see what category and niche you fall into. And voila, you have your own niche. Also, a quick notice here. A lot of people think that they lack knowledge somewhere or something like that. But if that's the case, don't worry. Remember what I told you before. You can always learn along the way. And as I said, you can even document yourself learning that skill and so on. This way, without knowing that skill very well, you still can build trust and authority in that niche. So let's say, for example, you really love gym and fitness industry and niche, but let's say you're not in good shape. So what you can do is actually just start creating content and documenting yourself, for example, losing weight or getting in better shape, and you automatically will build trust and authority in that niche. That's simple. Don't make it hard. Okay, now you have your niche, and now it's time to set up your account. So first of all, I want to say that if you have an account in which you never posted before some kind of other content, then you can use that. You see, in the past, I always suggested and recommended my students to create a new account. but Instagram as a platform evolves and the algorithm keeps getting stronger. And one thing that Instagram doesn't want you to have is a spam account. And the thing is that once you create a new account, it has more potential to be flagged as a spam account. Because it's new, and especially if you start following everyone and start posting everything, then it can be actually suspicious. So the thing is that a new account can take a little bit more time to get from ground zero, but because you would start from ground zero, Instagram would find your target audience better. Because you don't have a base audience, so Instagram would look for people to push your content to. Overall, I would suggest that if you believe that your existing followers would interact with your content and engage with it, then you can post on your existing account. But if you think that they won't be interested in your content, or I don't know, you don't want them to see you start posting on Instagram, then you can create a new account. How I said, it's not bad when you know how to set up your account the right way. So now I will go deeper into account creation, but even if you have already an account, I would suggest staying on this part, because I will say and share some tips and tricks that will help even for those who will start posting on the existing account. So first of all, when it comes time to Instagram account, you need to find an Instagram username. And I know a lot of you struggle with this because maybe all the names are taken, or I don't know, you just don't know what username to create. And I personally don't understand this. Username is not as important as some of you might think, but still, I wouldn't recommend you create a random one. Best way to create a good username is just to create a username with some kind of keyword of your niche inside it. For example, if you're a fitness guy and your name is Jay and your account niche will be gym, then you could use the username, for example, fitness with Jay or something like that. Also, a quick tip here, go to a website called mediamister.com. This website is free username availability checker, so you could check out if your username you created is still available and no one has taken it. So let's type fitness with Jay. And yeah, so okay, now you can see that this username is already taken. Then let's try with fitness and J. Okay, voila, this one is available and sounds good. That's it, you have your username. Okay, so now I won't go over account creation process because it's very simple. You just need to write down some of your information like email and your number, and that's it. But what you must do is to create a professional creator account. This is because your content won't be pushed so good as with a professional account if you have just a regular Instagram account. Also, you won't be able to track metrics of your content and much more. Overall, creator or a business account is necessary to grow. So to change it to a professional business account, you just need to go to Instagram on your phone. Okay, so once you open Instagram on your phone, you need to go to your account. Once you are there, you need to go to settings, scroll down to account type and tools. Once you're there, you need to click on switch to professional account. Now just press continue, 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 and now you need to choose the type of your account. For example, if you're a musician or band, you can choose a musician and band. If you're an entrepreneur, you can choose entrepreneur. But what I always suggest is just to pick a digital creator. And now you can click here to display on your profile. So if you do this, once people open your account, they will see the type of your account. So if you chose to be a digital creator, they will see that you're a digital creator. But I always suggest to turn it off because it just don't look so clean on your profile. After this, just click done. Wait a little bit, and now you can choose whether you want to be a creator account or a business account. To be honest, I always suggest going for with creator account. Once you have like 500,000 or even more followers, then you can choose to business account. But for the beginners, creator account is all you need. And voila, now you can just go through all these steps, or if no, those steps will just disappear after some time. And that's it, you have a professional account. Okay, now you have a professional Instagram account. Now what is left to do is just to put a profile picture and set up your bio description. So now about profile pictures, I won't go deep about them, but what you need to understand is that the less is better. If you have a personal brand, then I would strongly suggest you just put a clean portrait picture of yourself where it would be easy to see your face, because personal brand is around you, so it needs to be recognized by your face. And if you have a team page, then just put a clean logo on a clean background. Don't put too many details, the simpler the better. Now let's move on to your bio description. Now why description is important first of all? It's because your Instagram bio and description is the first impression that people have of you when they visit your profile, so it needs to be strategically planned out. Your bio should answer a few questions. First, who are you? Second, what do you do? And third, how can you help your audience? Now, I always suggest using one very simple, customizable template for your description. With your description, you should answer those questions. With the first line, you need to answer who are you, or what do you do, or how can you help your audience. With the second line, you should answer who are you for. With the third line, show social proof. With the fourth line, you should include a call to action. Of course, keep in mind that this is just a template and you can change it to how you like. Maybe remove one line or another or add something. It's up to you. For example, even though I use this template, I removed the second line from my description. How you can see, I don't say who I am for. I just say what do I do and how can I help my audience. I show social proof and also include a call to action. And as I said, your description should include a call to action, which means that there should be a statement that asks your audience to take an action, such as follow for more helpful tips, visit website for free resources and tips, or even DM or email me to collaborate. So long story short, your bio should answer the main questions a person might have when they visit your profile. Okay, so now you have your account set up, but there is still one thing you should do before starting creating content, especially if you have a new account. You need to follow creators in the same niche as you and engage with their content. This way, you will warm up your account, making it less likely that Instagram would flag your account as a spam or bot. This way, you would also help Instagram to understand in what niche and what interest you have. You need to understand that Instagram is pushing people's content to other people with similar interests. So Instagram, knowing your niche and your interest, will be more likely to push content in that niche. This step will also be very important later on, so don't be lazy and go find some creators to follow. I would suggest you finding like 50 or at least 30 creators in your niche, or at least in similar one. For example, if you're an affiliate marketing niche, you don't specifically need to follow creators just from affiliate marketing niche. Follow people who talk about making money online and online business overall. Just don't follow all of the creators at one time. Follow max just 10 creators per day or even less. But even if you will do so, then try to follow them in 1 to 3 hours break. For example, follow 2 guys and then take a 2 hours break and then follow the other 2. Especially when your account is new, it's being tracked strongly. And this can look like a bot behavior or a spam behavior that can kill your account or in the best case, just lower your reach. But you don't want that. You need to keep your profile clean. Find those creators, follow them and engage with their content. Just also don't like or comment too often because it also can look like bot behavior. When you comment, try to make your comments longer and don't send just an emoji because again, it looks like a bot. Overall, engaging with other creators' content and following them will help Instagram to understand your target audience by the interest. Don't overlook this. Also, make a list of all the creators you follow in some kind of Word file or somewhere because later on you will need them. And look, I want to give you one tip. If you find it hard to find those creators or you find just a few of them, then don't worry. When you go to anyone's profile, there's a secret section on their profiles. When you click that button, Instagram suggests you other creators who are in very similar niche as the creator you are looking right now. So take advantage of this when searching for those creators. And also the last tip here, forget your friends. And of course, this is just a joke, but don't follow your friends from that account. Because if they have different interests than you or the niche you are in, it can confuse the algorithm. So follow just people from your niche. It's a business and professional account, so treat like one. Okay, so now after 3 to 7 days of engaging with other creators, following them, commenting on their posts and so on, you actually warmed up your account a little bit and it's ready to be used. So now let's go over the content creation process overall and actually how to grow your account part. Now I will show you the whole process of growing an account from finding viral ideas to editing them and even to posting them. So let's first begin from one of the most important things and one of the most asked questions, how to find what to create and how to actually get more views and maximize the chances of going viral. And I saw so many beginners do this mistake, which causes them to lose thousands of views and followers in the long run, and it makes them get very low views. What most of the beginners and people don't understand is that you shouldn't be focusing on reinventing the wheel. And what I mean is that don't try to create the bicycle from scratch. It wouldn't be only stupid, but also insufficient. Of course, I don't say to completely copy content word by word and scene by scene from other creators. But you need to understand that 99% of reels which goes viral have something inside them that makes them go viral, because nothing in life comes without any reasons. The same with content. And if you will take that reel, learn from it and replicate it with your own touch, I can promise you that you have 98% bigger chance to get more views and go viral than if you would just create ideas on your own from scratch. And look, if someone will say that you need to create completely original content, then don't listen to them, because even they are probably copying someone else's work. Because look, you need to understand that almost all best things and inventions in this world wasn't original. Most of the time, someone just take an existing idea and make it better, or even just take two good old ideas and mix it up together. Even now, it's better to take an existing bicycle and make it better than, for example, try to create an original one from scratch. And look, once you will have a lot of followers, then you will have experience. Then I don't say that you shouldn't create original content at that point, because at that point, I would even encourage you to create original content. But especially in the beginning, while you're a beginner, you should avoid this. And now I will give you a few reasons why. So you're probably a beginner, so you don't have a lot of experience in storytelling, creating strong hooks, knowing what type of shots to create, and so on and so on. And it's normal, because you're still just a beginner and you need to learn everything, and it takes time and experience. And if you would try to create completely original content, I can almost guarantee that you won't get much views and definitely won't go viral. Unless, of course, you will get lucky. So don't be afraid to take others' content and recreate it. But of course, try to make it better. Because look, taking other reels and recreating it by word and leaving everything the same is called copying. But taking a winning reel and trying to make it even better by adding your own personal touch, it's called research. Now, secondly, how I said before, if you will recreate viral reels, you have 100 times bigger chance of going viral. Because it's already proven idea. That idea has been proven to be liked by people. And other creators already got success with it. Okay, so now let's say you understand all this, but now how and where to start? So if you follow me everywhere to this point, now you would have a list of creators in your niche. So what I would suggest you doing is now take 10, 25 creators in your niche who have from 0 to 500k followers and no more, and highlighting them. These will be your content idea source. Now what you need to do is just to go through every of those creators' account and scan last 30 to 60 days of content and find anomalies. And look, anomaly is just a piece of content that performed way better than others. Now as an example, let's say a creator have 100k followers and his average view count is about 30-40,000 views on a reel. So what you need to do now is to find those who perform way better. For example, if you see a reel that got 600k views or maybe 1 million views or even more than that, the more the better, of course. Then you can mark that reel as an anomaly and put it in some kind of Word file or Excel or somewhere else, so you will have a list of them. And now just repeat this process until you find 20-40 content ideas. And voila! Now you have 20-40 content ideas that are ready to be used and that are proven to be working. So now you don't need to sit down for 5 hours just to create an idea and find an idea from scratch. Now you just need to start creating those reels and start posting. And also, before moving forward, a quick notice here. If you see that the reel, that anomaly have very hard editing, or you just think that you won't be able to replicate it, then you can just skip it, because you still have a lot of other content ideas. Okay, you probably understand all this. So now I want to show you all this process, but to make it easier for you to understand, I will create a fake avatar. Let's say from now on, we will create a fake avatar called Jake, who is in study niche. So now let's say Jake goes to Instagram and tries to find a creator who is in the study niche. Okay, so now we open the Instagram app, and let's say, how I said before, we are a guy called Jake who is in study niche. So now what we want to do is to find ideas in study niche. So let's just go to search and find something in study niche. Just type study, and yeah, let's find some reels. Okay, so I know this guy from the past that he is in the study niche. Let's go check it out. Okay, he have too much followers. He have 877,000 followers, so it's too much to find anomalies in his account. Try to always find anomalies in accounts who have less than 500,000 followers. Best would be if the follower count would be 100,000 followers, 50,000 followers, or even 10,000 followers, because those accounts are pretty new. And why I don't recommend you finding anomalies and reels ideas from big accounts is because he has so much followers that almost all of his reels now just go viral. So it's just not worth it. But how I said before, there is one secret setting here, not setting but button, which when you click, Instagram suggests you other accounts in the same niche or a very similar niche. So okay, let's check this guy out. Okay, he has too much followers. Okay, he has 310,000 followers, so I think that's pretty good. So we can check his account out. So let's just go to Reels. Okay, so now how you can see his average view count is about 200,000 views. Some Reels have 700,000 views, but I wouldn't call it anomaly. And yeah, here it is. We found one Reel that got 4 million views, how you can see, and other Reels have still about up to 1 million, but this have 4 million views. So we can count this reel as an anomaly. So let's just check it out. Okay, it's also very simple reel. How you can see, it's very short and it's very easy to edit. So here you go, you have a winning idea that is also very easy to create and recreate, and it has potential to go viral. So we just save this reel. Okay, I saved it already. Okay, so now we have a winning content idea. So now let's just go to editing software and let's edit this reel. Okay, so now before diving into the editing part, I get a lot of questions about what platforms to use for editing and so on. And I see a lot of beginners try to start editing with hard platforms like Adobe Premiere or something like that. Look, it's social media and short form content. CapCut is all you need and it's free. To be honest, nowadays you can create hard edits even with CapCut because it has so much functions. But the main reason I like CapCut is because there are hundreds of great and very easy to do functions there, which on other platforms can take ages to do. But on CapCut, you can do sometimes such a hard edits with just one click. And look, I'm not sponsored by CapCut or something like that. It's just what I use for all my editing, and I don't think that I will ever go to other platforms because even CapCut is getting updated often, and every new update brings many more features. And also, now if your country has banned CapCut, then don't worry. Here are the best alternatives to CapCut: Filmora, InShot, and VN Video Editor. Okay, so now once you have your editing software, let's go to editing part. So I decided that I will recreate this reel because it has a lot of potential. It was normally another creator account, and also it's very easy to edit. Okay, so now let's say you decide to use CapCut as your editing software. So now just go to CapCut, go to create new project. Now, before starting editing, I always want to watch that reel a few times to understand the meaning of it and everything like that, so I could add my own personal touch to it and make it better or something like that. So now let's just go to watch that reel again. I saved that reel, so here it is. Okay, so this kind of videos was going viral recently, and now I see that this real meaning is that you need to change the perspective about studying. Instead of watching at studying as a burden, you need to see it as a privilege. So, and yeah, in one shot he showing that people who think that studying is a burden, so they procrastinate and so on and so on. And other people, and how you should look at studying is that it's a privilege to study. Okay, so this real idea is pretty simple. Also, one more thing what I want to do is watch the audio, and audio is pretty good, so I probably will use the same audio. And to download the audio, you just need to go to this audio section, copy the link, and go to Instagram audio downloader. Here, I always go to Snap Insta. I don't know, it's just best for me. Download, close, and download. Okay, now you have your audio. Go to CapCut, and now what you want to do is to insert all the clips you have. So I'll just, okay, these. Okay, now you have clips. Oh, there are two audios. Okay, so now you have clips. I would recommend you first put on the audio because it will be easier to edit to that audio beats. And now let's look. I don't know if I have good clips for this video because I don't have, I think, videos where I procrastinate or watch some kind of series, but this is just an example, so I will just do with what I have. So let's see. I think this one is pretty good. Wait. Add this video. Yeah, it's like procrastinating. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one will be good. So now let's just split on this part. Delete. And now, yeah, so every top of this audio, you can see here, here, and here, and here, and here are beats. So because the beats are very fast, I don't want to put too many shots. I think 3 shots will be enough for this video. So I will do another shot every 2 beats. So not here, but here. So let's, okay, I want to put another shot. Let's say this one because it will be very short. Yeah, this one will be good. But I just want to, oh, okay. Now let's split here, delete this side. Now, how you saw in that reel, there are two videos put on together. So to make this, you just need to first of all edit the first video, crop ratio, and I think they're using just 1:1. So let's cut this. Yeah, this one will be good. And now we need another clip which would be like working or studying, something like that. So what we can do here, let's see this video. Yeah, this is like doing something. Oh yeah, here it is. I think it's like studying. Yeah. So let's just delete left, go to the here, delete here. Now just put it on the top, move it so that they would be the same length. And yeah, now we just need to edit this one too, crop the ratio to 1:1. Okay, so once you open Instagram on your phone, you need to go to your account. Once you are there, you need to go to settings,
And the top
scroll down to
procrastination part.
account type and tools.
Okay,
Once you're there, you need to click on switch to professional account.
That's good.
Now just press continue,
so now we have two clips.
continue, and now you need to choose the type of your account. For example, if you're a musician or band,
still too short, so we will try to
if you're entrepreneur, you can choose entrepreneur. But
okay, so now I understand why he was using two clips. So probably I will do
digital creator
also.
And now you can
because this is very short
audio on your profile. So if you do this, once people open your account, they will see
the intro,
your type of your account. So
now we
if you chose to find two more shots, you will see that you're a digital creator. But I always suggest to turn it off because they just don't look so clean on your profile. After this, just click done.
I think I will do this.
Wait a little bit, and now you can choose whether you want to be a creator account
these
or
are
a business
both
account.
Same videos.
To be honest, I always suggest going with creator account.
This one
once you have like 500,000 or even more followers, then you can choose the business account. But for the beginners, creator account is all you need.
Delete.
And voila. Now you can just go through all these steps, or if no, those steps will just disappear after some time.
Will be good.
And that's it. You have a professional account.
Again, we need to crop ratio of those both videos. So just go to crop ratio, 1:1. Good. And the second one, crop ratio 1:1. Good. Somewhere here. Okay, what I want to do is just change it to this. So this video would be above this. Something like that and something like that. Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit not in the place it should be. Okay, very good. We have almost whole reel. Good. I think I just want to lengthen this till the end, till somewhere here, and crop the end. And here it is. Now we just need to add text. What we could add here, okay, let's see what he added. I think, yeah, so have to study or I get to study. So because I want to leave the same idea of this video, but I don't want the words to be the same, I will change the top text to I need to study. Okay, let's add one text here. Okay, I need to study is not the same as I have to study. Wait, I need to think about this. Okay, I have to study again to add a little bit more emotion to this. Also, I don't like this font. So let's say we can change it to I actually like Montserrat font. Also, how you can see now, the text is not so visible. And to make it more visible, of course, we can adjust the videos itself, like put on some kind of adjustments, try to reduce the brightness and so on. But also one very quick tip here is try to add shadows. And now you can see that it's way more visible, but some people don't like the shadow effect on the sides. So we can actually a little bit reduce the strength of it to 50%, and now voila, still look way better than without shadow. Also, just copy this with Control C and Control V, paste it here. Now we have two similar texts, and just change this one to I can study. Yeah, I think this one is pretty good. He wrote I get to study. Also, I can write something like I have a privilege to study. Maybe this would good. I like this. And also we just need now to add or. So again, Control C, Control V. Oh, add or and add it in the middle here. And also I can make it bigger. Yeah. And here it is. We have a whole reel almost. Also now I will just add some kind of adjustments to make this not so bright. Yeah, good one. Also, I think I want to change this second, because these two are pretty good how they are, but here I think I need more action here. So what I will do here, okay, but then we have to change it a little bit. Yeah, so again, I will just put it here as the main video. This one I'll move yes, something like this. Okay, and now I will just add a steady movement to this video by adding a keyframe here and at the end of the video. And now when we have two keyframes, this one is 100% and here we can scale it to 120. I think this will be enough. And now we can see that by adding keyframes, you see I added like some kind of steady movement here to make the video more engaging. Yeah, pretty good. I think 220% is too much. I will just reduce it to 115. Yeah, this one is better because this one has movements and this one hadn't had movements. So I just add a steady movement to make it more engaging and more pleasant to the human eye. And now we will just add adjustment here, custom adjustment. I don't know if it will fit both of these videos because they have different lighting, but let's see what we can do here. We can reduce a little bit exposure. Okay, to 5, contrast to 3. Let's reduce the highlights to 10, -10. Saturation, I don't know if I need to reduce the saturation because this is not dark aesthetic video. But this one is to have too much colors inside it. So we can just change this one by clicking on this clip here, going to adjustments and reducing a little bit saturation because this one has too much colors. And temperature maybe, yeah, something like that. Now I think it's better. But yeah, still I think these videos are too bright here. So what we can do is actually split this. So this one leave the same as it is now because I think it's good. But here we can reduce exposure even more to -12, something like that. But the text is still, okay, still what we can do. I think we can reduce the highlights more. Yeah, this one I think is good. And again, these clips are still a little bit too bright for the text, so I will probably go and increase the strength of the shadows to 65 or even 70. Yeah, 70 is better. But this one I will leave the same because I think it's good. Now let's see how it goes. Okay, I love it. It's very good. How you can see, we just recreated a very viral reel, which got 4 million views. So you also have a chance now, much higher chance to go viral because it's very short, it's eye-grabbing, it's also not controversial, but people want to see what you want to say because maybe they don't understand from the first glance of your text, what do you mean? So they will go to your description, try to read the description, maybe there, if you will have comment magnet, there will be a lot of comments. So if there will be a lot of comments, it's just psychological factor that people, if there are a lot of comments, they will go to comment section to see what's going there because maybe there is some kind of discussion they want to see or something like that. And if they will see that all of the people commenting one word, for example, you promise them to give some kind of, let's say, study plan, and all of them are commenting study because you wrote in your description to comment study if you want my free study planner. People who open the comment section, they will see it, they will see that a lot of people want it, and they will also comment on that video study to get your study planner. And it's easy as that. Now we have the whole video, we just need to write a description for this video, and also what else? And also post it. Okay, so now let's download the video we created. And a quick notice here is that make sure you export a 1080p resolution because Instagram only accepts 1080p, and even if you will download at 4K resolution and you will try to upload it on Instagram, you will upload it, but the point is that Instagram accepts only 1080p, so if you will upload, for example, 4K resolution, Instagram will still crop it to 1080p, but it will do way worse than, for example, CapCut or other editing softwares. So let's just download a 1080p. Here it is. Okay, so now we have the whole recreated reel. So now what you need to do is just to create a thumbnail, description for the video, and post it to the Instagram, and that's it. So now let's just go and create a thumbnail for this video. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say why thumbnail is important. Thumbnail is not so important when you have a lot of followers, like 500, 400, 300 1,000 followers, like the guy we recreated the reel from. But when you're a smaller account, thumbnails can be a game changer for you because the point is that if your reel will be pushed to For You page and someone will go to search bar or something like that, and they will see your reel and it will have a thumbnail which will be beautiful and everything like that, it will attract their eyes and their attention, they will click on that video and will see your video. So this way, with a good thumbnail, you can make your reel stand out and also get more eyes on your content. So yeah, let's go and do the thumbnail. Okay, so now what I always like to do, this is the reel we created and edited right now. So what I always like to do is to just duplicate that reel because I don't want to damage the original version. So when we create the thumbnail, we can change everything and still don't worry, we will have that video we created. So now what I want to do is actually to think about the text we can write here. Okay, so now let's just write perspective on studying because it's talking about perspective on studying. Now let's just do this. Let's delete this one. And also I want to highlight this word, so I will just change the colors. And also now what I want to do is to reduce the exposure more, highlights, and add some vignette. I think this one is also adjusting the text. So what I want to do now is just take all those things without the text itself and create a compound clip. And how you see now the text is more visible. And that's it. You have your thumbnail. So to make it easier, you just can download this picture by exporting the still frame here. So click here, and for thumbnails you can export it at 4K, it doesn't matter. Let's name it thumbnail, and that's it. Okay, so now let's go to description. What I like to do with my description is always write the description on my phone or some kind of Word file or something like that, because for me it's just easier to edit that text and so on. Now the description, it's simple. Also take inspiration from the reel you recreated. But of course, as with the reel, recreate it with your own words and add your own personal touch to it or something more. Okay, so for this example, to save time, I won't go to the phone notes because on the PC it's much easier to write everything down. So now I will write everything in the Word file. And to make it everything easier and to save, of course, time, I will just rewrite the whole description in ChatGPT. I will ask him to rephrase it and everything like that, and maybe add even something more into it. But I wouldn't suggest you doing so. I would always suggest you taking the description, reading it, taking the whole idea, but rewriting everything by yourself. And yeah, let's go and take that idea. So this is the reel, so let's just copy this. Okay, I don't know if I copied it. Let's just copy the whole description. Let's go to ChatGPT now and ask ChatGPT, please rephrase this text. Try to add something more, but leave the whole idea of the description the same. Please write in simple English. This is a very important point. When you writing descriptions or even talking and writing your scripts, you need to make sure that your English level is very simple. Because I don't know, did you know this, but even average American is reading in 5th grade level. Yeah, make your text very simple and easy to understand. Try to write in short sentences. Here's the text you need to edit. And just add it. Okay, let it cook. That's it. We have the whole description now. Let's just copy and paste here. One of the things I always like to do to increase the chance of people reading the description is add a down arrow in the first sentence of the description. Like this. Or you can add emoji with a finger down or something like that. Wait. Add something right here. So it will be like a call to action for people to read below. Okay, so now the last thing you need to do is to actually add a call to action at the end of your reel, because this can actually increase engagement of your video and so on. You need to encourage them to, after watching your reel and after reading the description, to act and do something. Maybe to share this video to someone who might need it, to hear this or something like that, maybe to follow you, maybe to comment or something like that. But I always suggest people to create a free product, and I will talk about it more later on. It will be like a comment magnet. So how this works is you create a free product and then you ask people to comment specific word. If they comment, you give them a free product. This way you can collect their emails, increase the engagement, and yeah, so overall it will be easier for you to go viral, and also you'll get a lot of emails from that. And you'll understand it later, but emails is very important for a creator. So now let's say we already have a free product, a comment magnet. Okay, now let's say we have already a free product, and because we're in study niche, let's say we have a free ebook about studying methods to make studying easier and funnier, and so on and so on. Like there are a few methods that make studying easier. So let's just go and write, if you are struggling to study, you don't have motivation, it takes a lot of time, then I have something for you. New line. I've created a free, and don't say ebook, what we can say. I've created a free document with 3 powerful methods that will help you to study faster and to learn and to ace exams with just few hours of studying. Comment, let's say study, because our niche is studying, and I will send it to you right now completely for free. And that's it. We have a call to action. Now you increase your chance that people will comment on your video. Let's just fix the grammar mistakes, and yeah, and that's it. Now you have your whole description written down, you have your video, you have your thumbnail. So now what is left is just to go and post your video on Instagram. Okay, so now we have everything. So the thing that is left is just go to Instagram and post that reel. So when you open Instagram, click on the plus button, choose your video. Now, okay, we will add the music on top, the same music we were using for this reel, this one. Okay, but one thing is that on my original video, you can hear also me typing the keyboard. And I think it makes it more natural and everything. So the thing you can do is actually just reduce the volume of the video itself, not video, of the audio itself, by going to volume here. Reduce it just to 1. Yeah, just to 1, because if you will reduce to 0, you won't choose that audio. It will be original audio of yours. And then just increase the camera audio to the 100. Let's see. Yeah, there is the sound of me typing the keyboard now. So now we just need to edit cover, add from camera pool, add the cover we created. And now we just need to add the caption. So let me just quickly copy and paste. Okay, so how you can see, we added a caption here right now. So that's it. Your reel is ready to be posted on Instagram. But one more thing I want to advise you is now save draft and make sure that you change the settings of your Instagram, because there is one secret setting on Instagram that can reduce your quality of your reels and your posts and everything. So go to your Instagram settings right here, then go to media quality. How you can see, this should be the view you should see. So just turn off use less mobile data and turn on upload at the highest quality. This way, now Instagram, instead of saving internet for you, it will try to upload it at the highest quality possible. If you want to fix this setting, so for example, you don't have these settings turned on, then for example, you have low quality internet connection or something like that, then Instagram will upload it at lower quality, because it will try to save the internet connection for you. Now, once you fix that setting, go to drafts, go next, and just post it by clicking next. And look, I won't post it right now because it's not my niche. Studying is not my niche, and it was just an example to show you everything in the process, from editing to finding ideas to everything like that. Okay, so now you know how to find winning ideas and how to create reels and post them. But look, you still need to understand that Instagram won't be enough for you. It won't be enough to sell something later on in the future, and also you need to understand that focusing only on followers on Instagram is very dangerous. Because look, I don't say that it happens a lot, but life is life. And imagine growing your account for a year, putting all your effort in there, you build a big following base there, and your account gets banned or stolen. And yeah, for most of the time people get back their accounts. But still, what if you won't? This would mean that all your followers would disappear. Your all hard work would go to waste, and you would be left with nothing. So here's where the email list comes to help. Because look, once you build your email list, and if you take care of it, then you will have it for a lifetime. And plus, your email list can get banned. Also, there are more reasons why you should build an email list, like for example, later on when you will have your paid product, email newsletter is the best place to promote your paid offer. Because look, let's face it, people come to Instagram to spend their time and to have fun, not to buy things. On the other hand, email is for business and for important things, so you can sell on there more easily and effectively. Overall, email list is very important for every creator, and I believe that everyone must have it because it gives you more security and broaden your monetization potential. Now, the only question that is left is how to actually build an email list, and it's easier than you might think. Here's the best formula to make people give you their emails. And trust me, it works, because this helped me build even 30,000 subscribers email list in just 9 months without any paid ads, with just pure organic traffic, which is very crazy because for other people it can take even 3-4 years to build 30,000 subscriber email list. So okay, here's how it goes. First of all, you post content, reels, carousels and stories where you use call to action promoting your free product. I call it using comment magnet. So it's the same as I did before. When you post your reel, when you post your story or something like that, you add a call to action to comment to your video, to comment to your post, to reply to your story, some kind of word. As an example, before I used word study. So first of all, you post content like reels, carousels and stories. and you use call to action promoting your free product, and as I call it, a comment magnet. So for example, you post a reel, so you put in the description or you say in the end of your video, if it's a head talking video, that comment, for example, word X, and I will send you a free guide about guide X. On the other hand, if you post story, you can write down a call to action like reply to the story, study, and I will send you a free guide how to study faster. This was just a similar example as before. This way you collect their emails, plus you increase engagement on your videos. Also, you need to understand that you can't just send a free product to them. Like for example, you can't just send to their DMs a Microsoft Word or something like that, because this way you won't collect their emails. So there is a good software, for example, like Gumroad, where you can put your product and make it free and then send a Gumroad link to your audience, and once they want to take your product, they first need to enter their emails. This way they automatically opt in your email list when taking your product. And actually that's it. You have an email list. As simple as that. And look, you shouldn't be overcomplicating it. And now you might think, but why is a free product so important? And look, to answer your question, I will ask you a question. Would you give a random person on Instagram your email for nothing? Probably no. So why other people should? Emails are more private than Instagram accounts. It's like getting people phone numbers. And look, people don't give it to everyone. But if they will know that they will get something in return from you, they will be more likely to do so and will be more likely to give you their emails. That's why you need a free product or to give something away for their emails. Okay, so now you understand all this, but how you should create a free product. And before diving into it, I just want to tell you that your free product should be good and valuable. Because let's say you will create a free product which will be very bad and won't give any real value to that person. So even if you will collect his email, he won't trust you and he probably won't even open your emails. So what's the point of having an email list if he don't trust you? So first of all, let's begin with what should be inside the free product to make it good. And yeah, you can do it on your own way, but to make your free product really good, I have a framework you can use. So first of all, your free product shouldn't be long. Best would be if you would create a video lesson or maybe a small mini course with pre-recorded video. And look, if you don't want to record yourself, I completely understand you. Then you can go with an ebook. But just keep in mind that most of the people use ebooks as their free products. So what happens is that people collect 5, 10, 20, even 30 ebooks from different creators in your niche and never even open yours because it's just an ebook. But for example, if you will try to stand out and will create a video mini course or maybe, I don't know, Notion template which can help your students to solve some kind of problem, then they will remember you and then they will trust you more and you will build more authority in that niche. So overall, they will just remember you better than others. So always try to create videos instead of ebooks. But of course, it's not always the case. If you don't want to record videos, then it's okay, I understand. But just try to stand out and make your free product valuable. Then the third thing, your product should have a solution to your audience pain. Then fourth, your free product should have some valuable tip or advices which people could easily implement it and actually get results from it. If people will get results from your free product, then imagine how much more trust you will build. They will definitely remember you. And fifth, make it look good. I'm talking not only about your design of your ebook or the quality of your mini course lessons, but also about the description of your free ebook, cover, and so on. Look, there's a saying that don't judge a book by its cover. But the sad truth, most of the people these days do that. So even if you have the best free product in the world, without taking care of how it looks overall, it won't give you good results. Look, if your description, for example, will be bad, people just won't even get interested in your product and they won't even take it. Then if, for example, your quality of your lessons or maybe ebook won't have good design, then people can just open the first lesson or the first page and just turn it off. So make sure you make it look good. Look, whatever you do, just try to follow these 4 rules. Look, whatever you do, just try to follow these 5 rules and I can promise to you that you will be able to create a good free product. Now I will show you step by step how to create one yourself and host it on Gumroad so you could actually start collecting emails. So again, I will take my fake avatar Jake, who is in study niche. And let's say that I know that one of the biggest problems students most often face is that schools, colleges, and universities always make students learn a lot of information in a short period of time. But no one is talking about how to study smarter and faster, how to learn things in less time. So we will create an ebook about techniques that can help students to learn the exams with the least amount of time possible. And even if I said that courses are better, courses take way more time to create. So to save our time and having in mind that it's just an example, I will choose create ebook. And I think it will be great to showcase the process of creation. Plus for the type of value, I would say that it's even better to be in an ebook than in the free course. So let's start right away. But before diving into, I just want to say that for this example again, to save time, I will write the whole ebook with ChatGPT. But in your case, I wouldn't recommend writing and doing your free product 100% based on ChatGPT or other AIs. At least then try to rephrase it or build a foundation of your free product, but don't do fully with AI. Of course, unless you're a professional with AI and you know how to get
the best results out of AI, that it would be not only valuable, but also would look like it's written by a person. But again, this is just an example, so we will use it to create 100% AI written to save time. So we already have an idea. But if you don't find an idea, then just find the problem your audience faces and create your free product as a solution to their problems. For example, if you're a fitness trainer and your audience pain is losing weight, then you can create a free general workout plan for losing weight, or an ebook called Everything You Need to Know Before Losing Weight. If your niche is credit cards and credit scores, then you can create an ebook that would be about how to keep your credit score in good shape. But I completely understand if it's still hard for you to find a problem your audience have yourself. Then if that's the case, you can just simply ask it in your stories. Or even better, see what kind of free product other creators have in your niche. Okay, so now let's get into a free product creation process. Okay, so let's begin with product creation. How I said, I will create everything with ChatGPT, 100% ChatGPT written. How I said, I don't recommend doing for you, but this is just an example. So to make it faster and everything, we will use ChatGPT. So we will create the product first, then we will create Canva design for it because it will be an ebook. Then we will download the PDF, of course, and then we will upload it to Gumroad. I will show you every step from creating the product, designing the product, to even putting it to Gumroad and making it to be ready to be sent to people when they comment or something. So yeah, first let's begin with ChatGPT. Don't mind me, I'm not professional ChatGPT scripts. I'll try my best just to get 8-10 pages ebook about studying smarter with methods, actionable methods inside it. So yeah, let me first of all write the script. It will be an ebook. This one, okay. Now you are a professional copywriter and study coach. You specialize in methods that helps students to learn faster and better. I will. Okay, now, do you understand this? This is the beginning. A lot of people suggest doing so because with this script, with this beginning script, you put ChatGPT in some kind of limits. And when you give other scripts after this ChatGPT prompt, ChatGPT will act like this person. So it'll be his answers will be more accurate and better for you. So let's do this. Absolutely, I understand. Okay, and now let's ask him to write a whole ebook. Please create a whole ebook about make it with actionable advices that would actually give results. Please make it at least 8-10 pages. Also, please write in simple and easy to understand English. If you stayed on this video from the beginning, you probably already know that I said this before, that you need to make sure to write in very simple English because even average American is reading at 5th grade level. So make sure you write at simple English. Of the ebook, in which pages I should put what. Let's see what he gives us. Mastering the art of learning faster, proven strategies. Now give me full text for first, second, and third pages. Because ChatGPT can write just limited amount of text in one time, so we will just begin with 1 to 3 pages. Okay, so I actually will skip it up because it will take a lot of time. So to not waste your time, I will just fasten this whole process till I get all the pages.
Okay, so ChatGPT is done. I just did from first to 5 pages because I think it's not worth to create more. It will just take more time. Of course, you can try to make at least 8, 10, 20 pages, but no more free product. But for now, we will go just with 5 pages. I think it will be more than 5. So now, yeah, we have everything, the whole text, even the title, cover page, and so on. So now the only thing that is left is actually create the design for it. So I will begin with ebook. I will search for ebook templates we can use, and let's see. We need a free template. What we can choose here? Maybe, okay, it's for pros. I don't have a pro version of it, but let's see, maybe we can find something else. What if we would write ebook study? Okay, we found something here. So let's take this template. And yeah, now I will just do everything as ChatGPT told me. This we can change. Okay, let's not change this picture. Now where it is, here it is. So now let's just add all the things here. This, mastering the art, of course, we have longer text here, so and I think we can do a little bit bigger text than this. Also, I'll make it tighter here. Subtitle, there was a subtitle actually, and where it is, subtitle actionable, and okay, let's just add it here. Let's not do this. It should be small text because it's subtitle. And we are, what is the name of the fake avatar? It's Jake. Yeah, so let's write Jake. And we have also even a quote here. That's good. Okay, so we already have the whole cover for our ebook. Mastering the art of learning faster, proven strategies for quick mastery. Sounds good for me. Now, what else? What should we do? Now the next page. Okay, let's create the next page. And the next page, this will be not introduction, table of contents. So we can just copy this text here, write it down here, table of contents, bam bam. Now let's do it quickly, add whole table of contents. Okay, so we have our ebook. I know that it doesn't look like the best. You can also add something on the sides if you want. For example, let's say lines, graphics. You can add something on this if you want. Of course, this is terrible. I won't do this, but Canva have a lot of things you can put on your ebooks and pictures and so on and so on. It has many graphic designs, pictures, videos, and so on. So you can design as you want. But for me, I just left it the way it is. I know that it don't look the best, but it will do the job because I just wanted to show you an example. So now let's just download it and make sure you download it as PDF and as a standard PDF. You don't need to download it as video or something like that. And yeah, now once you download your PDF and your free ebook, then what you need to do is to actually go to Gumroad, because look, you can't just send your PDF file just straight to DMs and that's it, because this way you won't collect your audience emails. What you want to do is to use softwares like Gumroad, because on Gumroad you can put your product, your free product, your paid product, whatever you have, you can just put it there. And once they want to take that product, they must enter their emails which will automatically opt them into your email list. So yeah, go to Gumroad. Of course, you need to create your account first. But once you have an account, go to products, go to new product, and now we need to insert our product right here, write description and everything like that. So now follow me along. First of all, you need to write down the name of your product. So for this will be the same as the name of the free ebook. Mastering the art of learning faster. Okay. Oh, you know what? I will just put the whole. No, I don't want to put the whole name. I will add this one. Proven strategy for quick learning. Remember, with products, you always want to put not the what's included or something like that, but the benefit of what people will get when they will take the product. So for example, here you can see that people will get proven strategies for quick learning. What that means that they will be able to learn quicker. So always make sure you write down benefits and not the what's included or something like that. Now from here, you need to choose digital product. And also you can write down price because this is a free product, this is a freebie, so we will write price 0. Now click next, customize, and now you need to describe your product. Again, I won't do this one myself, I will just write down the first line of this description. So I'll just write this down, bold text, and I will make the heading large heading. And now I will go to ChatGPT. Please give me a description for this ebook so it would maximize the sales, and make sure you are highlighting the benefits of this product. Enter. Okay, now this looks like ChatGPT written, but if you know how to write good scripts for AI, then you can actually write down a very nice description, which would also increase your sales and conversions. But for now, this will be okay for me. I always also encourage people to add some kind of pictures right here, but because I don't have it, so I will just skip it. That's it. You have a product description ready. Now, here you can write down your URL, and even you can choose your custom domain if you have one. But for this example, I will just skip it. Okay, and now we need to put on the cover. And images should be horizontal, at least 2080p on 720p. Okay, so now let's just come back to the Canva. Let's go to new design, custom size, 1 to 80. I think this is the size, isn't it? Yeah, 720p height, and create new design. Okay, we have it. Now what you just need to do is just go here. What is the color of this? This is, just copy the color code, change the color to match your product, and you can just okay, I will just remove this. You can actually write down your Instagram handle, so maybe it's Jake Study or something like that. This is just an example in fake avatar, but you get the point. Now this is too small. This is too small, but I think I will do this. Then, okay, I don't have a beautiful picture, but I will leave like this. Of course, you need other picture for this example. But how I said, I don't have another picture which would fit better, so I'll leave the same. Also, you can make this bigger. Just make it look good and aesthetic. Okay, we have our image for the cover. Now just upload the cover. And now you need a thumbnail picture. And for this, you need specifically 600 on 600px. So what you need to do again, go to Canva, create a new design, 600 on 600. It's a must. Again, do the whole thing the same again. Just put here this, copy the color code, where it is. Okay, I have it here. Now you can again make your image of not like this. Again, it's very simple. And now just download it. And you have your thumbnail for your free product. Now just upload it again. Okay, now product info, call to action. I always suggest leaving it the same. I want this. Now on the summary, you can write something like you will get, and you can write down some kind of benefit of this product. So you will get proven strategies to learn faster. And that's it. Now you can here add more details. So if you click here, for example, you can write down 3 proven methods. Value, you can write down $40. This way you can actually showcase that this product has a lot of value and increase the chance that people will take your free product, because if it's free and we write down that there are some things that worth that much and that much and that much, people will give automatically more value to this product. Now the pricing, how I said, leave 0. Now I always suggest leaving this the same. Now people can, if they want, they can write $5 and maybe they will pay for you $5. But leave always suggested amount 0, not more. And here it is, everything is ready here. Description is ready, thumbnail is ready, cover images is ready, pricing is ready, everything is ready. So now save and continue. Content. For content, now you need to write down what people will see and get when they take your product, because they will enter their emails and they will get something from you. So this is the page they will see after taking your free product. Okay, so now here you need to make sure that you say hi and welcome the person. Thanks for taking the free ebook. I hope it will help you, or something like that. It's just an example, but you get the point. And then here's the free ebook. Now I will write, you can claim your ebook below. Also now, as always, I like to do an arrow to remove any doubt for person and to make it straightforward how to take the free product. So what we will do here, just like this. Now add a button, files here, computer files. Now just put the PDF file that you, also you can rename the product itself, the PDF file. But for now we'll leave the same. Okay, we'll change it. Something like that. You can write the name of it, also add a description if you want, but I will leave the same. Okay, publish and continue. Now you can see that here it is, the whole ebook. Now what you want to do is to always copy this link, this URL, and send this URL to other people. For example, set up Manychat Automations, or send this link mechanically. I know how we will do it, but yeah. So just send it to people. Now we will test it out. Once you send this link to people, once they click it, they will see this page. How you can see it looks pretty good. The cover page, also you can actually just go to add more pictures here, but I won't do this. And now they just can type 0, I want this. They get, okay, get. And how you can see everything is working. Now we can just read it here. Yeah, everything is working. How you can see people got our ebook. Or you can also, if you want, they can download the whole file and so on. So yeah, now you already have the whole product. So yeah, now you know how to create a free product, or in other words, freebie. How you can see it's very simple. Of course, don't use ChatGPT and so on. To be honest, to create a good free product, if you create an ebook, it can take up to 2-3 days, but it's definitely worth it. Of course, if you will create a free course or a free video masterclass or something like that, where you need to film yourself talking and so on, it can take a little bit more time. But yeah, it's worth it. Remember that free products don't give you results immediately, but in the long run, it will add a lot to the final results, because you will collect emails, you will increase engagement on your content and so on. So it will be way easier to go viral for you, and you will also build authority and trust in your niche. Just remember that your free product has to be related to your niche, and also before creating a free product, think about what you will be selling in the future. Because look, if you will create in the beginning a free product about, for example here, studying, and then after some time you will create a free product about, I don't know, drop shipping, your email list won't be interested in the drop shipping. Maybe you will find some people, but your email list is made more about studying and so on and so on. So even your emails, when you will start sending emails, your automated email sequence should also be about studying. So before creating free product, you need to have a vision. What will be your future paid product, and will you stay in the niche you chose in the beginning? Okay, congratulations now. You already started posting content and started building your email list with your free product. In other words, comment magnet. So now, how you saw before, when uploading your reel, always try to add a call to action in your reel, that if they comment, for example, word X, they will get a free guide on thing X. Now, why is this so important? The point is that you not only can collect your audience emails and strengthen your bond with them, build trust and authority in your niche, but also you can increase your chances of going viral. Because look, Instagram have two most important factors for going viral, and it's average watch time and engagement. And you will definitely get a lot of engagement when people will comment once you will use this comment magnet strategy the right way. The next way you can collect your audience emails is by stories, uploading simple stories like this. This is good because with these stories you can increase people who opens your stories and also build trust and collect emails. So don't sleep on it. I even would suggest you posting these types of stories once or twice a week, even if you have just one free product. Okay, so everything looks good, but there is still one big problem. Imagine your reel will go viral, you get millions and millions of views, and you look at the comment section and you see 10,000 people commented word to get a free product. Congratulations, now you have a few days worth of work, but if for real, it will take you ages to answer all those comments. So what you can do instead is to use automation software like Manychat, which automatically sends out a message with your freebie to people who comments on your post, who messages you, or you reply to your story with specific word or something. And now before going further, if you're afraid that Instagram can ban your account because you will use bot, then don't worry. Manychat is fully legal, and it has even collaboration with Meta as a whole, so you will never get flagged or banned by using Manychat. And I would even suggest everyone create Manychat account when you start getting momentum to not waste time by answering thousands of comments. Now let me show you how simple it actually is to create those automations. Okay, so now I will show you how to actually set up automation on Manychat. I won't show you how to connect your Instagram account with Manychat, because there are plenty of videos on YouTube showing the whole process. But keep in mind that you will need to have a professional account. You need to connect your professional Instagram account to Facebook page, and then connect Facebook page to Manychat. But how I said, there are plenty of videos on YouTube, so I don't think that it's worth for me explaining all this. So now, once you have the account, now what you need to do is just go to automation. How you see, I have a lot of automations right here, but now let's click new automation. So now how you can see, there are two things, a trigger, and second thing is an action which is taken after the trigger is activated. So on the new trigger, for example, let's say we created a reel about studying. We have now an ebook about proven methods to make studying faster. So let's say you put a call to action on your reel saying that comment, for example, comment study, and I'll send you a free ebook about how to study faster and smarter. So now you need to set up automation on Manychat. So now choose the trigger user comments on your post or reel. Then select your post. Let's say we will do on this one. And now you need to include the keywords which person needs to comment in order to activate this automation. So how I said, the keyword will be study. Also, you can choose any comment, so any comment that person will leave, they will automatically activate the whole automation and they will get the message from you. But this could be very spammy behavior, and people don't even want your product, and they will get your free product, so you will reduce your trust in your audience. So I wouldn't suggest you doing so. So just include a keyword like study, continue. Now here you can just add some replies after they comment on your post, like the link over. and so on and so on. Now, what you need to also do is to leave a message what they will get after they comment on your post. So here you can write, hey, thanks for watching the video. Here's the free ebook as promised. And that's it. Now you can also here write down an emoji. Yeah, like this, a finger down. And now click on a new button, open a website and copy the URL. Add a URL and just write whatever you want, grab now or something like that. And that's it. Now you just need to set it live and your automation will be ready. Now once people will comment on the specific post or reel, they will comment word study. They will get, first of all, get an answer on the comment in the comment section that send the link over, and then they will get a message to their DMs saying, hey, thanks for watching the video, here's the free ebook as promised, and with the link to your free ebook. Now once they open it, they will go to the Gumroad section, they need to type 0, they will need to write down their emails, and they will get your free ebook. As simple as that. And after setting up this whole automation, you won't do anything. You just need to set up a new automation every time you post a new reel or something like that. Also, you can, if you always, for example, have just one product, you can just ask people to comment always study and then just select not specific post or reel, but all post or reels. Then you actually don't need to do anything. Then you just need to post content and automation will automatically always send out a message once people comment on your post or reels word study. And that's it. This is very powerful and very easy. And that's it. Now you can post your content and never worry about mechanically sending out your freebie because Manychat will automate everything and take all this hard work from you. Okay, so now you know how to find viral ideas, how to create videos, how to post, how to create free products, and even automate the whole process of collecting leads for your email list. But now let's go over how to actually scale your personal brand, what to do with your email list, and what other things you need to set up and much more. Okay, so now you know all the fundamentals to get started, but now let's get started on how to scale your personal brand, how to build strong following, build authority and trust. So when you will start monetizing and start selling your digital product or whatever, people will be more likely to buy something from you and they will be more likely to trust you. But first of all, let's talk about how you can scale your growth on Instagram. So you already know how to find winning ideas for your content. But now let's dive a little bit deeper here. When it comes time to growth on Instagram, there are two main things you need to always take care of because Instagram will push your content accordingly to these metrics. Things I'm talking about is average watch time and engagement. So first, let's talk about the average watch time. It's no secret that Instagram wants to keep their users on their platform for as long as possible. So they're pushing content which is interesting, and the best way to see if your content is interesting or no is whether people watch your video until the end. And also looking at what is the average watch time, because let's face it, if your content is not interesting, people just won't watch it until the end. So to overcome this problem, you already have one solution, and it's taking inspiration from others and recreating most viral reels of others, because those ideas are proven to be working and interesting for people. And how I said this works because that content has already been tested and it's clear that people like it. And most of the time, you don't need to create new ideas from scratch, so that's also saving time. So you must use the strategy. And second thing to increase your average watch time is to make sure your videos are following the viral content structure, which you can see right here. First of all, of course, there is a strong hook in the start of your content. It's very important to make sure you have a strong beginning because it will decide whether a person will scroll immediately or continue watching your reel to see what you have to say and to show him. And look, this is the most important thing and serves as a foundation of your reel. Because let's be honest, you can have the best reel in the world, but if your hook will be bad, your reel won't be pushed and you will be left with the low views. Okay, so now after the hook, there is the main part, or in other words, the story. Here you talk or show the main thing of your video. Maybe you give 3 tips to get better grades. Maybe here you show a few exercises in the gym that will skyrocket your muscle growth or something like that. In other words, this part has to be one of these 3. Valuable, interesting, or relatable. And lastly, we have a reel closing, which is for most of the time is just call to action. Whether it's encouraging viewers to follow you, share the video, read the caption,
or maybe even comment X to get your free product. You need to understand that this part can also make or break your video, because with the right CTA you can make sure that people will stay on the reel for longer and engage with your content, which will push it to more people even more. And that's actually it. That's the structure you should follow. And look, this is not final structure. Sometimes, for example, you can miss the mid part if you will be redirecting them to read the caption or something like that. But you should never skip the hook or the call to action. And the next thing Instagram actually looks when deciding whether to push your content or no is engagement. It's your likes, shares, saves, and comments. From what I noticed, and Instagram CEO even mentioned it himself, is that shares, saves, and comments are the most important ones. And I noticed this myself because the most viral reels of mine has enormous amounts of saves, shares, or comments. So now you actually know what makes your content go viral, but how to actually increase those metrics. So first of all, to increase your saves, it's pretty easy. You just need to create something that people would love to watch later or open when they need it. And yeah, while you can do so with very funny videos or something like that, still the easiest way to increase your saves is to give some valuable advice, which people would like to remember. Whether it's 5 tips for losing weight, 3 mistakes that student makes, or something like that. Look, think about yourself. If you find something valuable, some kind of valuable video, you want to save it so you can have it later in case you forget it. Next, increase your shares. You just need to create content which would be shareable. And the easiest way to actually do it is just by creating relatable content. You probably already saw many memes about something relatable in people's life to go super viral. And that's because most of the people share that content with their friends and family. And also you can increase the simple metric by using simple call to action oriented to sharing this with their friends or family. So maybe even if you would give valuable tips, you can say that, for example, share it with someone who might need it. Just keep in mind that this will work only if you talk about tips to big problems that almost all people faces. And the last metric is comments. And with this one, I believe you have the most control of. And I think that the easiest way to increase this metric is just by using a simple call to action oriented to encourage people to comment for example, a free product, like a comment magnet. Remember that commenting is way harder than sharing or saving, because with those you just need to press a button and that's it. But here you need to actually write something. But as I said, comment magnet is very strong incentive to comment, and it works perfectly, trust me. So do not miss out on these few strategies, because these metrics can save even bad content. But look, even the best strategies won't help you without actionable plan. So here what you should do now if you want to grow. How I said before, first begin by warming up your account. Then create a list of 25 creators under 500k followers. Okay, after that you need to find 20-40 anomalies, or in other words, reels that perform drastically better than others for those creators you have the list of. And make a list of those anomalies. And then you just need to start creating content. And look, a quick notice here. Even if I always say to create content in bulk, so if something happens in life you would still post, don't create content in bulk for more than 5 days. Especially in the beginning. Look, you want to get data of your content and how it performed as fast as possible, so you could also improve as fast as possible. So now post at least for 30 days to get enough data. I always recommend trying as many different content types as possible, and in the meantime create a free product and start using it as a comment magnet to start building your email list. Then after 30 days you will have plenty of data, and you will see which type of content perform better than others. You will see what works and what's not. So now, not only create other people viral anomalies, but also start creating reels that perform better than others for you. And try to find the content type and the content structure that works best for you. Maybe it will be read the caption strategy, maybe it will be, I don't know, talking videos or something like that. And then just continue posting. And now, just repeat the same process with the new data and keep improving your video's quality, engage with your audience in the comments, and give away free value. And the most important factor still remains consistency. Look, especially in the beginning, not only Instagram is going to push you more if you post every day, but you will also collect much more data, which will help you in the long run. Look, follow this plan and I promise that you will see growth in no time. Okay, but now scaling your personal brand doesn't mean only building bigger following, it's also building more trust, authority, and credibility, because after all, you still want to monetize your account and make money out of it. And it will be especially hard without these things. So now let's talk about how you can build more trust, strengthen your bond with your followers, and turn them into real fans. And one of the best things I heard and that answered this thing perfectly is that give, and just then take. Look, giving to people will build good relationships, and they will be more likely to trust you when you give them away something for free. So don't be afraid to give away as much free value as possible. And the next important thing is you actually want to be seen by as many people as much as possible. Look, think about yourself. If you see a person for more than one time, you will automatically start trusting him more. The same goes with the real world brands like Nike or Apple. The more you see those brands, the more you start thinking about them, you start trusting them more, and so on and so on. That's why those big brands invest in those big billboards in cities and events, buys millions worth of ads, and etc. And the easiest way to do so by being a creator is just again by being consistent with your content and posting stories and emails, which I will talk more about right now. So first, let's begin with stories. Look, stories are a great way not only to promote something, but also share your life, share your knowledge, and build trust. Of course, I wouldn't recommend you focusing on stories too much if you're a smaller account, but once you have 5,000, 10,000, or even more followers, then you should start focusing on it more. Look, use stories to share your thoughts, tips in your niche, time to time share something from your personal life to create that human connection, and that's it. Don't overcomplicate it. And here are some examples of my stories. How you can see here, I shared that I play mini golf, so it's like a lifestyle type story. Of course, I also write something so it would catch people's attention, and it's like a meme. Then second, you can see I post a story about me being in the gym, but here I also write that I love making money because I made some money while being in the gym on autopilot. So here I give some tips how to do so also. Then here's another story of mine where I promote my student success. So this also build authority and trust in my niche, so people would trust me more. That's also very important. Of course, it's not for my lifestyle or something like that, it's just about my paid product. And now you also know how to build an email list, or maybe you already build one, but you still don't know what to do with them. Well, actually there are two things you need to do with emails. And first of all is of course your email sequence, about which I will talk about later on. And then you should also start considering sending weekly emails to your audience. Look, this will also help you build trust and authority if done right. You should be trying to send valuable emails to nurture your subscribers. Because look, it's the same as with followers and content. There is no advantage of an email list if they don't trust you and like you. How I said, send weekly emails with valuable tips. You can share some kind of valuable tips, you can share success stories, and later on, of course, you can sell your product through emails. But the best approach to finding what to send is to try to think about what kind of value answers and emails you would like to get if you wouldn't know as much as you know right now in your niche. Maybe there are some kind of mistakes you see beginners do in your niche, maybe there is some kind of trick to make something easier in your niche, or something similar. Whatever what is valuable can be transformed into emails. Here we can take one of my emails as an example. So here as you see, I write about if I would need to make $1,000 a month from scratch, here's what I would do. So here I give like tips and actionable tips and steps to go to that $1,000 a month for online from your laptop and mobile phone, because this is the same exact way I did it. So how you can see, this is pure value. I give just actionable tips and steps to make it happen. Overall, try sending 1 to 2 emails a week at the same days, so people could know when you will be sending your emails and expect your emails. And also, try to send it at the right times, because it's the same as with content. If you will send your emails at the wrong times, it won't be opened by a lot of people. And here's the table of the best time to send emails. Feel free to screenshot it. Okay, so now you already know how to scale your brand. Remember that scaling doesn't mean only growing a bigger following, it's also building trust, credibility, and authority in your niche and giving value. So that once you will start monetizing your account, whether with promotions, digital products, paid communities, or even affiliate marketing, you will already have an audience that trusts you, so you could sell more and make more money. And to finish with this part, I just want to encourage you to be patient. Look, Rome wasn't built in one day. Neither will you go viral in one day, and neither will you make money in the first day. Most of the time, it takes time to get that momentum for Instagram to understand your target audience correctly, so it could push your content to the right audience. But just remember that no growth strategy, nothing will help you if you won't be consistent, you won't upgrade and experiment with your content, and most importantly, if your video's quality will be bad. So first of all, make sure you have your fundamentals in place and just then think about growth strategies. And now let's move on to the most interesting part, monetization and making money. Okay, so we probably came to one of the most important parts and most interesting for most of you in this mini course, making money. It's probably not a secret that you can make a lot of money while being a creator. And the biggest YouTubers, influencers, and so on prove my point perfectly. Look, me myself, I managed to turn Instagram into automated business in just 9 months, while still being an university student. Also, you probably already saw others making $10,000 a month or more out of creating content on TikTok, YouTube, and so on. But look, you need to understand that Instagram doesn't pay you for posting videos like other platforms. So the question that I get a lot of the time is then how to make money out of it. And look, it's very simple. The main income sources you can build while being a creator are promotions, digital products, services, and digital communities, or affiliate programs. And all of them have their own advantages and drawbacks. But I personally like the promotions and digital products or services because I believe that you have the most control of them. Now let's remove one stigma here. If you have 500 or 1000 followers, for most of the time it will be really hard to make good money with it. Unless you are in a very specific niche where your audience is just ready to throw money at you. But for most of the time, real money starts from 30-50,000 followers. And of course, if you have strong following. At this point, you will have a lot of credibility in your niche, you will have a broad audience, brands will be more likely to collaborate with you, and so on. But look, if you don't have 30-50,000 followers, don't worry. If you will actually start using everything I will tell you in this video, you should be able to reach these numbers pretty fast. Especially if you will put a lot of effort in it yourself, by increasing the quality, editing, and other important factors. And I'm telling you all this because I saw a lot of creators trying to make money having just 500 or 1000 followers. And look, don't get me wrong, I don't say that you can't, but it will be really hard and probably you won't make much. So I always suggest looking into the long run, and better don't make few bucks in the short term to build more trust, credibility, and good following to sell more later on. And again, the numbers also depends on the niche you are in and the audience you have. I just say what I personally saw from other and my experience. So don't be focused by the money in the beginning and instead focus on growth, building trust, and just start thinking about the money after it. How I said, this will have way better results for you. But now, let's say you feel like your audience is strong and you're ready to finally monetize your account. So what should you do? Well, let's first start with the easiest way to make money, and it's promotions and collaborations with brands and other people. This is from my experience the easiest way because the hardest part is just to find those brands or partners to make a collaboration. And you get the money without actually selling something, just by promoting that there is some kind of product or brand. And of course, you need to understand that you should find brands or maybe even people who want to be promoted by you and that would fit your niche perfectly. First of all, people and brands won't accept your offer if they are in a completely different niche than you. Second, it will be way easier for you to create content or say something about that brand if it's in your niche. And overall, your followers will engage more and will get better results for this brand. So this is very simple. Just find brands and people in your niche to promote, give them an offer, and if they accept, just create a video promotion and voila, you have your money. You would be surprised how much you can get paid by brands, and that's simply because promotions and collaborations are also very good ways to our businesses to promote their product or services, because they can reach a lot of people and people are just more likely to buy or do something with that company if it's referred by their known creators or influencers. That's very simple, and you need to understand that money thrown at creators marketing every year is just getting bigger because more and more brands are choosing to be promoted by creators. Sometimes you can get even a few $100s just by posting simple story promotion, which takes just like 20 minutes to create. And of course, the amount of money you can make will depend on your following count and its engagement with your content. After all, just don't sleep on promotions. Look, I know some people who make over $10,000 a month only by promotions, not taking other things into equation. And if you want to find brands that would be interested in working with you, then don't go to some kind of websites and so on. Just go to other creators in your niche accounts and see if they did any kind of promotions or collaborations with some kind of brands, and then just write to those brands. Look, the point is that if another creator in your niche did a collab with that brand, then there is a very high chance that they will do a collab with you as well. Just don't overcomplicate it. Find brands in your niche, write an email to them with an offer, just make sure of course you personalize it to that brand, and then just wait for their response. And look, don't get sad if some brands refuse. It's logical. It's the same as with people when they are looking for a life partner. They don't take everyone. But if you write a good email, personalize it to them, and talk not only about yourself but also appreciate their brand existence, then there will be way higher chance they will choose you. It's the same as finding a partner. Remember this. But this is still not the best way to make money on Instagram. One of the best ways I know is actually digital product and services. You see, the same way brands come to you to promote something, you can promote your own products the same way. The attention is the same. So if you will actually be trusted among your followers, you will have authority in your niche and people will take inspiration and knowledge from you, then you can actually sell the information you have or help people to achieve their desired outcome in your niche. Let's say you're in study niche and followers like you because you give them a lot of great tips and much more, so they trust you and believe that you have a lot of knowledge in your niche. Then once you will create, for example, an ebook or a good course with actually good methods on how to study better, you will show proof that it's working, then you will definitely sell it. An example for digital service could be coaching. Let's say you're a fitness trainer in a gym niche, and let's say you're in good shape and you're an example of what others want to achieve. You already gave them a lot of actionable tips that help them, then you will actually find people who would like to be coached by you. Because they know that you know a lot of in your niche and they will want you to be as their coaches. This way of monetization I believe is the best because you have the most control of. Plus you can actually monetize your skills by helping others to achieve good results. So both sides win. And of course, while it's the best, it's also the hardest because it takes time to build a good paid digital product or paid service. There are a lot of things you need to know, and plus if you don't know how to sell, it can be really hard. But if you will do actually everything right, and as I said, then you should build good reputation, which will make it easier for you to sell. Just remember this quote: give, and just then take. That's the rule of monetization number 1. But now for most of the time I get the same question, what to create? And this is a strange question for me because once you start thinking about creating a product, you should first understand your audience, which is not that hard when you pick a niche. Look, if you know your niche, then you already finished half of the job, because now what you need to do is just to find the big problem in your niche and then create a product with a solution to that problem. Let's say again that you are a study coach and you find out that the biggest problem students face is that they don't know how to study faster. Voila, you have a product idea. Then let's say you're in the fitness niche, more oriented for business owners. And let's say you find out that the biggest problem business people face when it comes time to fitness is lack of time. And voila, you have a product idea. Offer them a personalized and minimalistic fitness routine which would give them the best results in the least possible time spent in the gym. Look, the biggest problem is that most of the people create a product first and just then think about what problems will it solve. That's bad. Look at product as the way to give a solution to your audience problems and heal their pains. If you will do so, I can promise you that you will find success with your product. Now, what type of digital product or service you can create? So probably the most well-known are ebooks, courses, masterclass, webinars, adjustable templates like Notion, communities, coaching, and other. But look, these are not the only ones. There are hundreds of other digital products you can create. The ones I said are just most profitable and scalable, and it's been proven by others. Also, one new popular way of monetization is communities. They are great because it helps people to find and connect with similar interests and like-minded individuals. Plus, most of the time, communities have weekly calls or other advantages. And yeah, while this is good, I wouldn't recommend you doing this if you don't have a lot of followers, because this is good only for those who have big audiences. But overall, the best way to monetize when you have fewer followers is coaching, because you don't need hundreds of thousands of followers to find who would be interested. Then you can also charge more for it because you give more value and time to that person than, for example, with just only a course. Now again, I just want to take this out of the daylight. If you will decide to create digital product, then you need to make sure that your product is good. You can't expect good results with bad product. And that's why I say that digital products can be hard to create. But trust me, even if they are hard, it's still worth it. But now let's say you don't want to create your own product yet, but you still think that it would be a good time to start monetizing. Then there are a third most popular way to make money, and it's affiliate marketing. It's when you actually sell other people products or services for a commission. It's like promotions, but you get money only when you sell. And look, this method is pretty good for beginners, but it has its own drawbacks. First of all, you can't control the quality of the product. Secondly, you give your hard-earned attention to someone else. But on the other hand, everything is being made for you. You just need to start promoting it, and that's it. And if your audience will need it, they will buy, and you will get your own part of the money. Now again, I just want to quickly go back to digital products and give you some product ideas you can create and sell. Here you can see 20 digital product examples that are proven to be working. As you can see, there are online courses, ebooks, stock photos or videos, digital art prints, music, tracks, sound effects. A lot of people overlook online webinars or even nutrition workout plans. Also, digital to-do lists are a great way to make money, branding kits, and any kind of templates. Now, overall, when it comes time to monetization, if you want to make more money, it would be best if you would have more than one income source. Look, don't rely on one income source only. That's very important. Diversify your income sources. Let's say, for example, you choose to create digital products, then don't overlook promotions. By diversifying your income sources, you can reach that everyone dream number, $10,000 a month, way faster. Okay, so this part is very crucial in making money. You need to know how, where, and when to sell. Because even with the best products in the world, even with the cheapest products in the world, you still can make $0 in sales if you don't know how to sell correctly. So first of all, you need to delete one stigma from your mind. Most of the people imagine sales as that annoying consultant calling you in the middle of the day when you have important tasks and they are trying to push you to change your plan or buy something or anything like that. This is not the way to sell, especially in social media. You don't need to push people to buy your product. You need to make people understand that they have a pain or a problem, and then you need to introduce your product as a solution to their problem. Also, this alone won't make you many sales. After this, you need to have authority in your niche, which you can achieve by showcasing testimonials, results of your students, or giving some kind of free valuable advice that can actually help them or already did. Because look, would you buy a fitness training program for losing weight, for example, from a person who don't have a degree in fitness, didn't had any results before and are fat themselves? Probably no. People buy solutions from people who have authority, who did it themselves, helped others to achieve their dream outcome, or at least have a degree and understand things in that niche. So your job is to showcase it to your followers. Then without that, you have to have a good offer. It doesn't matter whether you sell digital products, service, community, or anything like that. A good offer alone can bring you money. But now let's talk about what is a good offer. And the best approach I found about good offer was from Alex Hormozi's book 100 Million Offer. So I will just summarize and give you an example of what good offer looks like. Keep in mind that this explanation comes from a person who is sales and irresistible offers master. Okay, so a good offer is essentially one that is so compelling and valuable that potential customers feel like they would be missing out if they didn't take it. Okay, so now let's talk about the structure of a good offer. So first of all, your value should strongly exceed the cost. A good offer should provide value that far outweighs the price of being charged. This means that your offer should solve a major problem or fulfill a significant need for the customer. Second, clear and specific benefits. The benefits of your offer should be clear, specific, and directly address the customer pain points or desires. Third, irresistible bonus or incentives. Adding bonuses or incentives can increase the perceived value of your offer and make it more attractive. Bonuses like if you buy now you will get some kind of free gift can increase the perceived value. Fourth, urgency and scarcity. In the age where people's attention span is lower than goldfish, incorporating elements of urgency like limited time offers and scarcity like limited availability can drive action by creating a sense of urgency to act now and not later, because later on can be too late. Because let's face it, some people can say that they will buy later on, but will forget in a couple of days. So that's why you need to encourage them to take action right now. Most of the time, the biggest factor which stops a person from buying is perceived risk that they will have once they buy. So a good offer often includes some kind of risk reversal, such as money back guarantee to reduce the perceived risk of the customer. And lastly, testimonials or proof. Provide evidence or testimonials that support the effectiveness of your offer. This builds credibility and trust, and these are essential for selling. Okay, so now we will see the difference between bad and good offer. Both of these offers are about a home workout program. Okay, so let's see. Bad offer headline is buy our workout program. A good offer headline is transform your fitness in just 30 days with our ultimate homework workout program. Then bad offer have primary benefits such as workout program includes a set of workout videos plus a meal plan, a generic meal plan. While a good offer have primary benefits such as complete homework workout program, access 20 easy to follow workout videos designed for all fitness levels. Plus, get personalized meal plan, get a custom meal plan tailored to your dietary preferences and goals. Plus, get exclusive access to coaching, enjoy one-on-one coaching sessions with a certified fitness trainer. Now, bad offer don't have any additional bonuses, while good offer have additional bonuses such as free fitness tracker, receive a high-quality fitness tracker to monitor your progress, plus get a bonus recipe book, get a free recipe book with healthy and delicious meals. Then bad offer don't have any testimonials or proof, while good offer showcase a customer review such as I lost 10 pounds in just 30 days and this program was easy to follow and the meal plan was fantastic. Plus it has before and after photos which is showcasing actual results from the past users. Now bad offer call to action sounds like buy now, purchase today, and good call to action sounds like sign up now, don't miss, enroll today and start your transformation with 50% discount, click here to get started. Now bad offer don't have any risk reversal, no guarantee or insurance provided, but the good offer have 30-day money back guarantee. Try the program risk-free for 30 days and if you're not satisfied, we will give you a full refund, no questions asked. Okay, so now we saw the differences, but now let's actually compare these two offers. So the good offer clearly outlines the specific benefits and includes a structured plan to address the customer needs, while the bad offer lacks detail about what's included. The good offer includes additional bonuses and adds extra value, making it more appealing, while the bad offer lacks bonuses and added value. The good offer provides testimonials and proof to build trust, whereas the bad offer does not provide any supporting evidence. A good offer has a strong call to action with a discount, encouraging immediate action. The bad offer lacks urgency and compelling reason to act now. The good offer includes a money-back guarantee to remove any concerns a customer might have, while the bad offer provides no such reassurance. In essence, a good offer makes it clear why the customer should act now, demonstrates overwhelming value, and reduces risk, making purchase easy and attractive. Okay, so now you know what is selling and how to make your offer good. But now let's talk about where you can promote your offer, because even with the best offer, without getting traffic to it, you just won't make any sales. So once you have your paid offer and build a decent following, then you can start promoting it. But you need to understand some things first. First of all, the best places to sell something are stories and your email list. And look, I wouldn't suggest you try to sell through Reels because you'll be too pushy like all those consultants I talked about before. Then also with selling you need to find balance, You can't always just sell, the same as you can't talk about your offer and don't try to sell and then expect to sell. Most of the time I notice that people either sell too often or sell too rarely. The best way to do so is just try to sell 1 day a week, max 2, but even 2 times can be a little bit too much. Of course, I mean about straight selling. You can talk about your product more often than 1 time or 2 times a week. But if you sell every day, no one will buy, and if you will sell too early, you just won't make any sales because people will forget that your offer exists. So when selling, as I said before, the best approach is to give, and just then take. So give, and just then sell. For example, on stories, share valuable info, and then 1 day per week, try to sell your product through stories. And with emails, for example, send 2-3 value emails, and then on the 3rd, 4th email, try to sell. Also, you need to set up an automated email sequence. This is a must. This is a place where you can make sales on autopilot. Automated email sequence is pre-written sequence of emails that is sent to a person after he takes your free product. The structure of the email would look something like that. The point of this email sequence is to nurture your clients, build authority and trust by giving free value, introduce to your product, showcase testimonials and build even more trust and authority, and finally, sell your product. And if done right, this whole system can automatically do all the heavy lifting for you and sell your product for you. And last thing I want to mention here is that when selling your service or product or anything else, don't talk about what's included, but rather talk about benefits of your product. To make it easier to understand, I will give an example. Instead of saying there is 3 proven methods for studying faster, say you will learn top 3 studying techniques which will help you to ace exams with only 2 hours of preparation. Remember, sell an outcome and benefits and not what's included. Congratulations, you just finished this free course. I hope you found a lot of value inside it, and don't be afraid to come and rewatch this whole course when you feel like you need to remember something. Now look, this video is going to be for those who want to go another extra mile, get ahead of everyone else and actually take Instagram game to the next level. I want to personally invite you to the full Creator X program/community. Look, the free course you just watched was just a dip of an iceberg of what I teach in the full program. The full Creator X program has actually everything from A to Z to growing your account on Instagram and making money out of it. Plus, you can get one-on-one help from me. And look, when I say everything, I mean everything. This program not only offers more, but actually proven to be working. Proven to work means that the program already brings a lot of results for other creators who joined it, such as Jay, who before joining the program had just few thousand followers. He actually been struggling with growth and didn't know what to do next, but after he joined the program, he went to almost 30,000 followers in just 2 months. Or Enrica, who went from 1,000 followers to 20,000 followers in just 1 short month after completing the program and made their first money out of it. Or maybe William, who made over $3,500 with his team page and first digital product launch. What's even more interesting is that later on he managed to help other person to launch a successful digital product with the things he learned inside, and he actually succeeded with it. That just proved my point perfectly, that this program has everything to grow your account and monetize it. Or maybe you don't want to show your face, that you will be surprised because I helped one person to grow his team page from 1,500 followers to now over 270,000 followers in just few months. And yes, he got even more followers than I. And look, I could show you hundreds of other testimonials and results of my students, but the point of all this is that this program actually brings real results. And I would like you to be the next who gets such results. If you want, you can also check out some students' results in the website below this video. Now you might be wondering, what's inside this program? So this program first of all offers 17 in-depth lessons course which shows everything you need to know as a content creator. Look, first module is about how to set up your account the right way and make it look good and professional to stand out. Second module is all about the fundamentals of Instagram like hashtags, audios, description of posts or insights and so on. Here you learn everything about them and how to use them correctly to your advantage. Then third module is all about mastering viral content. In this module you will learn how to create viral content, the structure of it and much more. Then fourth module will be about proven growth strategies that have been tested by thousands of other creators. Then fifth module is about editing. Here you will learn how to use CapCut and edit videos. Sixth module is about monetization techniques, and here you learn how to actually make money out of social media, including digital products and how to land, for example, brand deals. Then seventh module will be about selling. In this module you will master selling on social media, and you will learn the best selling funnel that all the online millionaires uses. Then the eighth module will be about filming. I know that a lot of people struggle with filming content and making it high quality and interesting, so this module will show you how to turn your phone into professional camera and also how to get the best shots possible. Without these modules you will also get an actionable growth plan to get the results in the fastest way possible. How you can see, it covers everything, but look, that's not it. There are plenty of other bonuses you get once you join, from viral editing assets to access to private creators community where you can connect and ask questions from other creators and me, lifetime access to the program once you join, which means that you will get all the latest updates of the program for free. Surprisingly, this program has even 6 digital products which you can take and sell as yours for 100% profit margins to actually kickstart your journey. And without all this, probably one of the best features of this program and the most liked of my students is that you can actually submit your account and request for a page audit, where I will go over your account and tell everything from what to change in your page and why, to what to post, when to post, and what growth strategies you should be following. Personalized page audit was designed to remove anything that could stand in your way and stop you from growing and achieving the greatest results possible. And look, there are many more things you get, but it would be hard to tell everything in one video. Overall, this program was designed to give people everything so they could get the fastest results possible. And now the best part is that there's a special massive discount for you, which is available only for those who watch this free course. Just there is a catch. As there is a high demand for this program, I actually don't know how long this massive discount will be available. And look, just don't get me wrong, I don't try to sell you or something. I just want you to invite to this program with a massive discount right now, because I know that it brings results and I know that it will bring results for you too. So if you're interested, you can check out the website below. You will be able to see some of my students' results there, what's included, and also you can secure your spot there. And if you feel like you want even more help from me, then you can apply for my mentorship program, where you can get one-on-one coaching from me. And look, this is more in-depth program, and spots for this is limited because I can work one-on-one with just few people at one time to bring the best results possible. So if you're interested in it, you can fill a form on the website below, and if you will be a good fit and if there will be any free spots left, we will schedule a call. Overall, I hope you like this free course, and if you are interested in getting more help, don't hesitate to check out the Creator X full program. And also, if you will have any questions, feel free to ask me via email, which you can see right here. Now, I want to finish this whole free course with one of my favorite quotes of all time. Whether you think you can't or you think you can, you're right. It was me, Justus, and see you inside.